Here it is, mid-October, across much of the whitetails range. The pre-rut is getting ready to ramp up. Trail cameras can be a great tool for hunters to better understand deer behavior and to plan an effective hunting strategy. But this time of year, do not make the mistake of letting your trail cameras just sit out in the woods. Going back to that early season food cover pattern, and if your trail cameras are sitting over a food plot where you've had it the past month, man, that could be a really bad spot for your trail camera right now. You have to get outside, look for fresh sign, and right now, whether you're hunting or looking for a trail camera location, the name of the game are bottlenecks. I believe it's easy to make this mistake because you get conditioned to seeing deer coming to your trail camera out to a food plot every afternoon for the past month. But patterns are kind of out the window as the pre-rut ramps up. Bucks are going to start moving more during daylight hours, looking for those first receptive does. They're not probably coming to that food plot every afternoon, but they are going to be spending a lot of time on their feet moving and finding travel corridors, and the pinch points within those travel corridors, that's where you're going to find bucks. And for that MRI, the most recent information, understanding exactly where deer are, whether they're checking a scrape line or a rub line, or they're moving between cover and food, those bottlenecks, and that's where you got to put your trail cameras. You got to find that fresh sign. Those fresh scrapes, there's a short window of time where they're going to be really hot. So if you get a trail camera there, use that Moultrie mobile app. You can see exactly what's coming through every day, but you got to be ready when that scrape shuts down. You got to be moving it because there probably aren't deer moving through that area. You need to find those pinch points and find exactly where deer are moving. And figure out, are they moving there during night or are they there during daylight hours? Don't make the mistake of just leaving your trail cameras out. Move them around, find those pinch points, find those daylight travel areas, and that's where you're going to find bucks. When you see that daylight activity or that area is really heating up, when the conditions are right, you need to act quickly. Get in there and hunt, because that behavior will shift really quickly every day as we get closer and closer to the peak of the rut. And that's when the highest percentage of does are receptive and bucks don't have to move near as much. So to capitalize on the pre-rut, you've got to be moving your trail cameras, finding fresh sign, finding those bottlenecks, and moving in and hunting when the time is right. Here's one more tip. If you find an area that's just a great travel corridor, mark that in the back of your mind, and next year have a camera already there, maybe a week or two before you start seeing a lot of activity this year. You know, I did that here at the Proving Grounds too. I know there's a travel corridor that starts heating up mid to late October. We had a camera located there about 2 weeks ago. It's been dead. Within the past couple days, starting to see bucks move through that area, starting to see several does move through that area. That travel corridor is heating up, and you can bet when the conditions are right, we'll be in there. But we put it there ahead of time so we weren't making disturbance going in looking for fresh sign. So if you make good notes, you'll not only have a great hunt this fall, but you'll be preparing for next hunting season and might even punch your tag next year based on the information you gathered this fall. Hey, I hope you're able to get outside this weekend, move some trail cameras around, use that Moultrie mobile app, see exactly where deer are and what they're doing. But no matter what, make sure you slow down, listen to the Creator and the purpose He has for your life. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.